I was gonna hire a procrastination therapist, but I still haven't gotten around to it. I hate that you enjoy shit like that.
I love it.
It embarrasses me for you.
Well, you're the one out here saying it wasn't my joke we're laughing at.
What is up? I'm Alex.
Oh, God. He said we should start doing intros. I'm Olivia. I haven't decided who I like. You know, I don't know. What if I want to be big and loud? Like, I don't know how I want to say my name yet. Like, what if I want to sing it? What if I just haven't committed to an intro yet, and he's forcing it on me. What if I want a 5-piece band to come out while I say my name? What if I wanted to come out in different moans from different women on Pornhub? I pay each one. What if I want someone to burp it out?
Well, we got there.
Is that the one you were hoping for, the burp one?
This is something.
I have so many good stories I'm excited for today.
Okay, good.
Do you have any good stories?
First, I will say you're listening to Unraveled.
Oh yeah. The whole point of the introduction.
Yeah, I'm supposed to introduce it.
Introduce it, baby. Take it home.
I'm not even supposed to. I just feel like you got to tell people to smash that like button.
No, I'm the if you know club.
Subscribe, do all the things. Anyway, welcome back. We're just going to talk some shit about some shit.
Talking about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Talking nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
I want it to be known that I do have a straw in my wine, but I don't buy plastic straws. I need the internet, the depths of the internet to know that it's not on brand for me to purchase plastic straws. But when they come in a to-go bag, I keep them because I figure, isn't throwing them away just a total waste then?
No one's looking at your straws.
That
no one
is
cares.
not true. I have very few moral things I stand on, and one of them is saving the sea turtles.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I hate using plastic straws.
I
like the ones that are like bamboo.
How do you feel about? Do you like using paper straws?
No, I hate paper straws. I know.
So what do you like using?
Those new bamboo ones that are like, I don't know what they're made out of. They're nice.
They're nice.
They're smooth on the lips.
They're bamboo.
I think they're like recycled toilet paper and bamboo or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Certain Starbucks have them.
Okay. Kill a sea turtle.
Mm-hmm.
One plastic straw of yours will kill a sea turtle. Or what if I could guarantee you only one of your plastic straws might ever kill a sea turtle?
Ever in my whole life.
Ever in your whole life.
What do you mean might ever?
Would you live life as if you've had plastic straws? Or
no, because it's still bad for the environment. Like, where are they all going? All the plastic.
In your blood.
Exactly. It's bad for something.
Yeah, it's just getting
and
absolved.
No, what do you mean one ever might die? That sounds like the worst deal to make ever. Yo, I might know this guy, and one time he might get suffocated to death, maybe.
I know a guy that'll kill a turtle if we make this wager. That's all.
That's what I mean. I feel like a dead turtle's going to show up in a box on my doorstep in 49 years.
Yeah, anyway.
Welcome
You're
to
disgusting.
Unraveled.
I can't believe you just told everyone about your straw. I just want everyone to know. Anyway. What did you bring? We're just going to talk about stuff in the world that drives us crazy, and that's kind of what we do here. So.
Oh, wait. Update the people. How was your wisdom teeth?
How
was it?
They're out. There's no update.
It was so easy. Well, I know. Don't you want to brag about how easy it was?
No.
It was so easy.
It still freaks me out.
You're such a baby.
I don't know. And then they pull it out, and I don't know. I didn't enjoy it.
You sound like Vince Vaughn and then they do the thing.
I didn't enjoy it. I
know, but
there's no stories to tell. I don't have any.
Well, I was getting my teeth cleaned next door, like literally next door, like in the little pod next door, and so I could hear all of it. And she was great. She was really cheering you on. She was like, "You're doing great."
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to hear.
Yeah. It's almost like you told the dentist that I'm a big bitch.
Yeah, I didn't use that word.
You told them I'm
Meanwhile,
a gigantic
her colon
pussy.
is falling out of her body, and Alex is like, "Is that my blood? I cannot. I will not."
It's like you told them to treat me like I'm a special,
like you might be on the
special
floor?
needs child. Yeah, it's I feel uncomfortable there because I feel like they think
that you need to be babied.
Like I have a syndrome.
You do. Listen, you only get to hit your head once in the same incident to not be considered syndrome-like.
Yeah, you're short and I'm slow, and together we make it through life.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
There should be a book about us, how someone brings us out to a farm to live somewhere.
Yeah, I think in the
There's
book...
a children's book.
I think in the book you end up shooting me in the back of the head. I think this book has been made.
On accident or on purpose?
No, on purpose.
Oh, it doesn't seem like me at all.
What was that book? Tell them about the bunny
I
rabbits,
know.
George.
What I know. I have this
of
like
mice and men.
Oh. No, that was on wait, are you Lenny?
Well, I'm the big one and you're the...
So you're the dumb one.
Yeah, I guess.
We should go with them for Halloween.
Yeah, we should. I'll wear a propeller hat. Tell me one of your stories. Tell me one of your stories.
Okay, this one's fun. This one's real fun.
Okay.
Okay, so an Android user accidentally... Do you want the headline here? Let me read you the headline. It's one you don't like. Android user accidentally texts nudes to friends and family due to emergency alert. And that says, great way to send dick pics. Okay, so you ready for this? This is wild. This guy set his alarm, and whenever his alarm started, he has an Android, so I don't know about any of this weird shit that you Android users have going on anyway, but he sets his alarm, and whenever the alarm starts going off in an effort to, like, you know, when you just like hit your phone, like sometimes you like hit snooze, sometimes you hit stop, like you don't know what you're hitting.
Yeah.
He activated some emergency alert on his phone, and this emergency alert sends a message to all of your friends and family that you have, like, I don't know how they're selected, if you have to like put a star next to their name or what, but saying that you're like in danger. And then he has a setting set to where it takes a photo of what's right in front, like in case you're being abducted or something.
Okay.
But so he was asleep naked when he did this. So he sent a dick pic out to all the people of his emergency alerts because he was just laying in bed naked.
Well, that's a hell of a time.
Isn't that so fun? Can you imagine getting it? Like, imagine if your mom got a text that said, I'm in grave danger. And then 3 seconds later, just your balls came through.
Oh, and it went to your mom?
Oh God,
no.
I hope you don't ever list my mom as needing to know under an emergency.
Uh-huh. It goes to Chris. Who does yours go to?
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna say, should I go to my ex-husband? I love the idea of keep it like just like Olivia's landed in Prague. Like, just why? I love that idea, but probably no one. I'm kind of a loner.
Yeah, you have a sad existence.
I know. I'm the kind of person who has a P.O. box somewhere.
Yeah.
So anyway, he sent out his nudes.
And what else?
That's
How
it.
did his family respond?
Apparently 911 also got called.
Okay.
It was like part of the emergency response. He was able to cancel the 911, and he said he immediately started receiving calls and texts from his family. And it said, friends are concerned, but not so much about my safety, but rather that my Pixel sent everybody a photo of me naked. The Android user had their photo set to automatically snap a photo and send it to their emergency contact. So because the man was holding his phone while naked in bed, the shot captured revealed more than just his location.
I think he's weird. I think he's a weirdo. I think he just wanted to send this out to all his friends.
Just his aunt and his mom and his boss.
He just wanted a couple of the neighbors in the building. A couple.
That's the fun. I mean, it's a dark. I mean, it looks like
It's
the
not
start
even
of a porn.
good picture.
Anyway, that's it.
I think
Gave
this
his
guy's
family a good laugh.
I think this guy's a pervert who needed an excuse.
This is the millennial Pee Wee Herman.
Oh no, that's a.
It's the Pixel, bro.
It's
I don't know.
Android. That's what happens with Android, dude.
Yeah, it should have come through green and my dick.
Yeah, no, this guy's a pervert, and I don't like it.
Me either.
I don't trust this story.
I mean, I didn't trust him the second he was an Android user.
Exactly. Here's a list of the headline. I guess is fun. It could get an orgasm out of a cabbage. The best vibrators as tested.
Oh, I'm into this.
From bullets to rabbits to wands, vibrators, our sexual well-being experts demystify what's available and rates her top 16 models. She's used 53.
6?
She's used 53.
I mean, if they were funded by my company, I guess I would too.
I got a hard deadline. I got to use 6 of these by Friday, or my boss, or I'm
She's
fired.
like the OnlyFans chick that has to fuck 100 guys in 24 hours.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of writing here, and we don't need to get into all of it.
Typical man, he goes into it looking for the juicy details, and he's like, "This bitch has thoughts."
I don't like just reading what other people have written, but it does talk about. It could point out that the Kinsey Institute, like what the fuck is that?
I think it's some survey place now.
Yeah, suggests regular masturbation can relieve and prevent symptoms of menopause, such as vaginal atrophy. I could even tell you that studies demonstrate a significant correlation between intimate toy ownership and greater satisfaction, not only with sex, but with life itself.
So when people say that you go through menopause and your pussy dries up, it literally just dries up.
Like a
vaginal
plant.
Atrophy?
Like a potted plant.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
But the
like a dry succulent?
Yeah, putting the suck and succulent.
Someone needs to put that bitch out in the sun.
Oh. But the potted version is that orgasms and erotic pleasure are glorious, and top-class toys can help you savor more of both. Here are the best vibrators available.
Are these for women only?
I mean, hey, you use them how you want to use them.
Well, some are designed specifically.
It says, why should you trust me? There's a why should you trust me section. I'm a multi-award-winning writer, broadcaster, and educator with more than 2 decades of experience specializing in sexual well-being and culture. I've worked as an expert independent research and development consultant for more than a dozen adult product companies. I'm a board member of the Vagina Museum in London.
Oh, I love this bitch's life.
I'm a campaigner for sexual health and gynecological charities. And I helped write many of your favorite characters' lines about dildos, douching, and desire in the hit Netflix series Sex Education.
Oh, so she's like Jean in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so... I will take her recommendation, but
wait. Yeah, the Netflix series. I was thinking of, what's the British...
Yeah, that's it. Sex Education.
No, what's the other one? Where they're naked, the naked dating show. That's what I was thinking.
Naked Attraction?
Naked Attraction, but no, Sex Education.
I don't think that show needs rating.
Yeah, no.
Also, how cool. It sounds like she found a way to credential the fact that she's fucked a lot of dudes.
Yeah, no, she's like, I've used a shitload of vibrators.
I have fucked so much I have a degree in it.
Yeah. I'm also a freelancer who works from home. I'll leave it at that. So she masturbates a lot.
Strange write-offs.
See, that's why I know that's why everyone wants to work from home, is because you can rub one out at work.
Yeah.
You used to have an office with like a...
She found a way to get paid for it.
Yeah, no. You guys are all perverts. I know what's going on here. What's the best sex toy is a bit like asking what's the best tool. A plethora exists, blah, 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 blah. Bullets. Small, versatile vibrators for external use only. They're primarily designed for targeted clitoral stimulation, but can be used to tickle nipples.
People are real out of control with this nipple tickling.
There's wands.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory. They've got broad heads, again, for external use only.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Rabbits. They've, yeah. The insertable shaft, designer to instant. Yep.
That was the first vibrator I ever bought on Amazon.
Yeah, this is pretty much just sales pitches for a bunch of them. But
yeah, the articles, when they link them, I'm like, who gets paid for this dildo I'm sitting on?
She goes, listen, I'm kind of an expert at this, so why don't you click the link?
Here's one of 1,000 options.
Yeah. No, this one actually gives me 18 cents for every one I sell, so obviously it's my favorite. Yeah.
Are there any other good ones? 16.
Yeah, you want to go through the list, see if you recognize any of them?
No, I'm just curious if there's anything really wild I need to be looking for.
They break them down. They break them down in category. The best bullet is the goat. Oh wait, no, the original Tango. Tango X, the Wii Vibe.
Oh, the Wii Vibe.
You don't know about the Wii Vibe? The best bullet for innovation goes to...
they call me crazy. I don't really want my vibrator to be innovative. It's like talking to you and making you breakfast the next morning. You're like, all right, this is enough.
Yeah.
No, see, and they're saying this is the best, the bullet kind. I don't like that kind.
No, they break them down. So they have a best bullet. They got a best wand.
No, I want mine to be like multifaceted. I want mine to be like a Roomba. Like I need a lot going on.
This one's got 6 speeds, 5 vibe patterns. You get different vibes.
I do like the patterns. That's fun.
It's got a runtime of 40 minutes.
That's kind of a while.
It's the Love Not War, Maya.
Okay.
I feel like we're playing
The Price is
Right. It's the Love Not War,
I'm curious,
Maya.
do you think 40 minutes is a long time or not long amount of time to need this?
Well, it depends
like to have it fully charged and then be like, all right, babe, it just died. Like that's.
It depends on how many vibe patterns it has.
Oh, I see.
Like if there's 5 vibe patterns, I'm gonna need more than 40 minutes.
I wonder if you lose battery by changing vibe patterns a lot.
Is that a thing? Vibe patterns?
No, I don't.
This one has 7 vibe patterns.
I think this article is trying to make fetch happen.
Oh yeah. Vibe patterns. The Smile Makers, the Firefighter.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's kind of fun. That one looks like a flame.
Yeah. Bullets are often designed to treat the genitals like a game of darts. Okay, thanks.
Is that going to be the new advice they give out?
Yeah, if the clitoris...
Now, son, when you get down there, I want you to look right at that thing like it's a dartboard.
If the clitoris is the bullseye, they aim to hit it dead on.
I don't think I know a lot about darts.
But it's a shame that it only comes in pink.
Why?
The Surfer, another Smile Maker bullet, is a refreshingly unusual zesty orange.
Is it just me or is there something about the Smile Maker that feels unconsensual?
Here's the problem with these bullets, though. They only have 2 vibe patterns.
What a fucking... It's like a man made this.
But it's got a 3-hour runtime. That's pretty good.
With 2 vibe patterns?
Only
just back and forth and back.
It's the charge time. There's a 2 to 2.5 hours. So this is
like a
great.
Fucking Tesla to charge this thing. You could get to Nevada before you can come with this thing.
Oh, best. There's the best for temperature titillation. No, this one's for temperature titillation.
What's a titillation?
You know what a titillation is. Don't be coy with me, you dirty slut. It's got 3.
I don't know. I think that's clear. You don't titillate me enough.
3 speeds, 4 vibe patterns. Get it together.
Wait, I just still don't understand how my temperature is being titillated.
They're still running with the womanizer, huh?
Yeah, because it's the best one.
No, they need to rebrand it though. You can't.
Well, that's a dumb one.
It's the post Me Too era. You can't call it the womanizer.
They're not from this country. That one, that's a joint one. That's
they're not from this. Where are they from?
I think Canada. I don't even actually know. That's true.
But we all know they're made in Mexico.
Wait, what else is on there?
This one's got autopilot mode. That's nice.
Yeah, that's the one it's like it's like the Peloton taking you through the race.
14 speeds, 10 vibe patterns.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like you can have sex however you want.
Now you're just being greedy. Now you whores are just getting
That's
greedy.
like buying a sex doll.
This looks like a cactus for your vagina. Natural Love Company.
I don't like that one.
It's the most sustainable of the rabbits.
That's like a laser beam.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh, this one looks like a snail.
This looks like a toothbrush for
it does. I don't like that.
This looks like a toothbrush for dogs.
See, that's natural always loses you, these natural companies. Yeah. Look at that thing.
Yeah, no, this looks like a violin.
A new animal. It is a snail.
The snail vibe curve.
Wait, what goes where? Yeah, see, a lot of these look like electric toothbrushes to me.
Yeah. No, this looks like a wand for like an ultrasound.
See, yeah, I don't like the ones, and apparently I've been using them incorrectly.
Well,
so I have Oprah wants us to know there's a coach for that. I think we live in the land of all the coaches. Like I have a life coach. I have, but there are so many coaches these days. Do you know that? It says plenty of things are in short supply these days, but the U.S. is well stocked with personal coaches. Today, there are about 23,000 coaching practitioners in America and nearly 50% more life coaches than there were just a decade ago. So how are you supposed to pick a coach who can solve your exact issue? We asked 7 to tell us.
Ooh.
Okay, so Here's option 1 is a life coach. They should get you to a high level of satisfaction and performance in your life in 2 areas: how you feel on the inside and what you're contributing to the world around you. What they don't do is boss you around or give you some pre-prepared recipe for what you should do. How much do you think it costs?
So what do they do?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
It actually doesn't tell us how much it costs because we're poor and we don't understand this, but it says it costs more or less what a psychotherapist with a master's degree charges in your area.
What? For a life coach?
For a life coach.
Nobody has their shit
And we
together.
still don't really know what they do. They should get you to a high level of satisfaction and performance in your life.
I mean, a drug dealer is a life coach.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, what is...
Okay, coach number 2.
A makeup salesman at a counter is a
That's true.
life coach.
A plastic surgeon, for
Life
sure,
coach.
a life coach.
Yeah.
All right. When your job is bananas, who might help you?
Mm-hmm.
A career coach or career counselor.
Okay.
They tend to take a pragmatic, present action, goal setting approach to helping someone go through a career change. That might be one that's smart if you're like a high level something or other.
Yeah, so what do they do?
They take a pragmatic, present action, goal setting approach to helping someone go through a career change.
But it doesn't say what they do.
I think that's what all these people count on.
So this is like palm reading. Just come be a loser to me and I'll tell you you're not that bad.
It costs around $250 for a 1-hour session.
Oh, with a career coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're feeling
Well,
meh.
does it say what kind of credentials a career coach
Absolutely not.
has? My problem with coaches, they're just all people who
What's
don't have...
EDD? I don't know what that. She has an EDD.
And,
Doesn't sound very good, does it?
No, I don't like it.
Okay.
This bitch is on EDD? She's telling me how to get a job? She's on EDD? When you're feeling meh, what kind of a coach do you need?
You need a health coach. They teach you how to exercise and eat in a way that makes you happier with your appearance and physical wellness and hold you accountable for both.
Okay.
How much do you think they cost?
Well, a personal trainer, $60
No, it's a
an
health
hour.
coach.
Well, you tell me.
$100 to $150 per session.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4, when you just can't get started. Oh, this
Okay.
is what I need.
What kind of coach do you need?
A procrastination coach.
Oh, my God.
This was like 10 years ago when people started saying they were dog influencers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They help people figure out what they and not anyone or anything else are doing to cause the slowdown in their work or lives and the misery that accompanies that. Then you work together to fix whatever is causing the procrastination. Mine is money. Is my procrastination coach going to get a job to contribute? Bitch, why are you always putting off paying your bills?
I think I've actually seen a procrastination coach on social media now that I think about it, and they had like a program, and they had
Holy shit, guess how much it costs?
how much?
$400 an hour.
Oh my God.
Or she does a group coaching program that's $500 to $1,000 a month.
Does she just like, does she call you at all times of the day and tell you what you should be up to?
Yep.
Is that her? Oh, Tiger Mom. She's a Tiger Mom.
She's a PhD, okay?
Okay, well, at least we got one of those.
Procrastination is not a character trait or character defect. It's a habit, but not a habit of laziness.
Okay.
Usually it's a habit of fear or hurtful self-beliefs and old incorrect stories that maybe were told to you and now you tell yourself, this bitch gets paid $1,000 an hour to read from Hallmark cards? All right. What about when a friendship goes sideways?
What kind of coach do I need?
Well, obviously you need a friendship coach. You want to know that?
Is that like a hookup coach? Is that like Hitch? You need a hitch?
Honestly, I think friendships are harder than relationships.
Yeah.
If someone wants to fuck you, it's easy to like make it work.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They
They like all your stories.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, earning a friend, you have to earn a friend.
Yeah, your personality and shit.
Yeah, like, I don't want to hang out with them again.
Lunch?
Dating, you're like, I guess I'll hang out with her again. We'll see what happens.
She drinks house wine out of a straw that's like not really hers, you know?
Yeah.
They equip people with tangible strategies to create and maintain better platonic relationships. Yeah, babe, I gotta go. I'm just meeting Karen and our friend coach. No, we're just friends. We have a platonic relationship that we want to work on. I will fucking kill you.
No, I have a friend coach. I want to make more friends. I'm going to hire a friend coach. How much are they an hour?
You know how you do that is by asking.
How much are they an hour?
Hey, man, you want to go to my friend coach with me? He's got a spot open in like an hour. He's down in Venice, but like,
no,
the drive will be so.
No, you go see a friend coach and he tells you like good places to go and meet men. It's a friend coach.
You better watch what neighborhood you're asking for that in.
What's it charge?
It's a 75-minute one-on-one session is $189. How are you going to have a one-on-one? Shouldn't it be a two-on-one?
Be careful, your wine's about to fall.
What, are you just going to go to some therapist to talk about your friend alone?
Yeah, no, that's what you do. You go and you talk about how you need to make friends, and then they arm you with the tools to not be a loser, right?
No, I think this is it not when you have friendship problems?
Yeah, but you don't bring your friendship.
When you have relationship problems, you bring your relationship.
Oh, no, this is... So this is for like a friendship breakup?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to...
I thought this was like to make friends. No. Hey, when your friendship is going sideways, that's what it says, just get new friends. Hey, people grow apart. That's okay.
Plus, you see him like once a month anyway.
Yeah.
Is that worth $189 an hour?
When you're an adult, friends are just people that ask you for favors, 4 times a year. And then you ask them for favors 4 times a year. And it's all based on like the fact that we used to hang out before you had a wife, and like.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, just because we were roommates in college doesn't mean that.
We all get together, me and all the boys. And we hang out. No, we
take
don't.
A trip down to Mexico. All right. When your money isn't serving your life, you need a financial coach.
Uh-huh.
They work from a behavioral standpoint. Oh, ew. Judging my behaviorals?
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
To help people deal with their financial issues and achieve their economic goals. Yeah, I want to own a yacht. I make $13.22 an hour. What are you going to do about my financial goals?
I think you should see one of these.
No, in here, you know what's bullshit?
How much are they?
$188 a month. And you get community. Just a bunch of broke fucks eating Pop-Tarts together? What does that
mean? A bunch of people messaging each other like, almost bought a new TV today, but I thought of you guys, and I didn't.
Just using up all their data. All right, last one. When you've lost that loving feeling.
Okay, what kind of coach?
Oh, a sex coach.
Oh.
So what they do in an all-talk way, they want you to know ain't nobody touching anybody up in here. In an all-talk way, sex coaching takes clients, which can be individuals, couples, polyamorous groups, whoever, for unicorn gang quads.
Yeah, any polycule.
From sexual dissatisfaction.
Any paradise, paramour,
Macklemore?
Perineum.
If you want to go in with Macklemore.
Yeah, if you want to go with Macklemore.
Wait, they can take you from sexual dissatisfaction towards sexual wholeness, wellness, attaining your sexual goals, and being fulfilled as sexual beings. This is a PhD based in Beverly Hills.
All talking.
She has sex coach training.
Oh, she's going to fix my sex problems with her words?
What they don't do.
She sounds like another girlfriend. We're going to talk about sex?
How is this different than an escort? Now I get to pay an escort that I don't fuck. What they don't do. Touch you. Literally is what it says. Touch you. Wait, ew. A surrogate partner therapist does that. No, they pay somebody else to touch you.
Wait, a surrogate partner therapist. A surrogate. Yeah. They exist?
Oh, you found your next job? You're just out here in some Beverly Hills office touching women?
We found out that a guy we know is he's cuddles with people by the hour. So,
and he said most of it is more weird than sexual.
Yeah.
Which
I wonder if
that's
I wonder if that's what it's like being
take that and do with it what you'd like.
What is it? What's the one that you
surrogate partner therapist? What the fuck? It says what they don't do, touch you, and then like as if it's like a guy elbowing his frat. But no, bro, a surrogate partner therapist does that. Am I right? You want to know when you should reach?
My surrogate partner therapist texted me, but I deleted it before my wife saw. No, my surrogate partner. What is it? My surrogate
partner therapist.
My surrogate partner therapist keeps coming by the house late at night, asking me when I'm divorcing that bitch. She started referring to my wife as that bitch.
I honestly want to Google it. Guess how much they charge?
What?
$375 an hour. Now I know why Ryan didn't want to do this with me.
Is this the surrogate partner therapist or the other one?
I don't know. This is the PhD sex coach. Oh my God. She usually sees individuals or couples for 8 sessions at 3. Man, you better be fucking me like a racehorse after that.
Yeah, she's just whispering in your ear the whole time.
And right off the bat, you know what she says?
What does she say?
She's out here fucking talking shit. First thing, for cisgender females, a lot of their sexual unhappiness stems from their body issues. I'm paying you $400 for you to tell me that we both think I'm fat.
She's like, listen, babe. In my experience, these boys out here, they'll fuck pigs, real pigs.
So you roll up a bit when you bend over.
Yeah. You got acne. They don't care.
In 20 years, you're gonna have vaginal atrophy anyway.
You got. What do you got?
Your sex-based partner therapist will deal with all of this when he's inside of you.
You got weird moles and pimples and zits. They don't care. Honey, they don't care.
What do you got in your fucking... Which of those coaches seems most valuable to you? Which one would you hire if you had to hire one?
Oh, the surrogate partner therapist.
That sounds like an old woman touching in her garage.
That sounds like the milking table. Like they show up with like
oh my God.
It's not even sexual. It's
this
just
is therapy, honey.
Yeah.
I
just
think
takes a drag of a cigarette on your balcony and she goes, "Let's get to therapy."
Should I hire the procrastination therapist or the money one when my money isn't serving me?
So this is in Science Focus magazine. Parental favoritism may be real, a study finds. Researchers evaluated how the birth order, gender, and temperament of 19,500 participants were linked to parental favoritism. Researchers expect to find that mothers favored daughters and fathers favored sons. The study found that both mothers and fathers were actually more likely to have a daughter as their favorite child.
Interesting.
Parents were also more likely to give elder siblings greater autonomy, which researchers recognize as preferential treatment. They also classified favoritism as being shown through how much money parents were spending on their children, as well as how much control they felt they needed to exert over them. Of the temperaments evaluated, children who were responsible and organized were awarded with more favorable treatment. They noted that siblings who received less favorable treatment tended to have poorer mental health and more strained family relationships later in life.
Get in the shed, Rick. That's where your bedroom is.
And the shitty thing is, that's just where the article ends. That's it. It's like, hey, you a son, middle child whose parents didn't really spend that much money on you? Yeah, you suck.
Your life sucks.
Book closed.
I think we're lucky that we're both like, well, I don't know if you
only children.
Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, I think it's hard. Like, I always wish I had someone to like share memories with. But when I think about that's it. I wish they're there in my memories, but not in my actuality. Like, it's just somebody else I have to talk. Like, I have to FaceTime with their kids once a week.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it in me.
I grew up in 2 households. One, I was an only child. The other, there were 2 of us. And I think they liked her more than me, just as a person.
Okay.
Just like having around the house.
Okay.
I think she
think
probably
was more of
brought
a
more
good time?
smiles. Yeah. But I think she brought a lot more headaches than I did too.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, I'd say the daughter was probably favored there. If I had to guess. All right. What do you got? And we'll get out of here.
All right. So just in case we ever find ourselves here, cruise etiquette. It's the nuances of adults only cruising.
Ooh, okay.
There's an entire generation of travelers that first learned about the notion of a vacation at sea by watching The Love Boat when it aired from 77 to 86. I've never seen it. You ever seen it?
No.
Okay.
77 to 86?
Yeah.
No, I missed it.
You didn't grow up poor enough then. Oh, you weren't watching shows that came out 20 years earlier for your childhood?
Not about love.
Oh, I watched the original Flintstones episode. It's just all that was on cable. Okay. Every Saturday evening, viewers would tune in to discover what was going on The Love Boat, and viewers got a made-for-TV version of what life was actually like on board. There was an overarching theme. Cruises were fancy, sophisticated, and utterly adult.
Ooh.
Yeah. So decades later, apparently cruises are designed for families, but they want you to know there are still plenty of adult-only cruises that exist.
Okay.
2 cruise lines come to mind that are immediately adult. Virgin Voyages.
Okay.
To join a Virgin Voyage as a sailor, sailor in quotations, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Sailor, I barely know her. You must be 18 or over. No exceptions.
Mm-hmm.
On a Southern Caribbean voyage on board Voyage's Valiant Lady last year, this writer, she quickly understood why. Not only are many of the onboard outlets named with an adult-oriented wink, like the ice cream parlor called Lick Me Till ... ice cream.
Ooh, yeah.
But the atmosphere, like the Love Boat of your YORE.
Yeah, of yore. Before. Of yesterday. Of yore.
If you're going to be British, use the accent.
Just keep going.
It's a freewheeling one. Whatever that means.
Oh, I think it means you can walk around with your penis out.
Virgin.
Isn't that what it means? Freewheeling?
Yeah, I've heard that.
You're out here freewheeling.
Is that what Free Wheelie was?
Yeah, that's what it was about.
I always knew I like Flipper more anyway. Virgin emphasizes the ability to be oneself on board, even if that self is a bit naughty.
Ooh.
And many passengers weren't shy about taking them up on that brand promise. During a pajama party early during the voyage, I noticed a younger man wearing only a jock strap and a bathrobe dancing alongside a group of unfazed retirees. There are no worries of having adult conversations. Is that what they're calling them these days? Conversations. Or expressing affection with caution. It's freeing to be on an adults-only vacation. The other option is officially for the 18 crown plus on Viking as a river cruise. Oh, you're going on an adults-only cruise down a river?
No, well, Viking.
Yeah, honey, get your bag. We're going down Lake Michigan.
No, Viking cruises are all European river cruises. All of them.
European. As a river cruise line, they previously enforced a minimum age of 12. Oh, these Europeans are wild.
Whoa.
But when the company added ocean ships in 2015, they tried a new minimum of age 18. Viking's vice president of marketing said passenger preferences drove that decision.
Yeah, we wanted fewer 13-year-olds with their tits out on the boat.
Yeah. My husband keeps getting confused, officer. And then there's adult mostly cruises. That again, this sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that's what the girls at the bar say.
Yeah.
I'm mostly an adult.
How old are you, sweetie?
I'm an adult
like
mostly.
18 mostly. Most of me is 18. While Viking and Virgin are the 2 lines that only cater to adults, there are a number of other cruises that largely appeal to adults, even if children aren't officially barred. What the fuck are the Society Islands? That sounds like somewhere I can't afford to be.
Yeah.
We spent a week sailing in the Society Islands in a blissful kid-free bubble.
That's a Epstein's Island, isn't it?
Oh, is that what they've renamed it to? Windstar doesn't accept passengers under the age of 8. I mean, they just keep getting younger and younger, don't they?
So these apparently aren't adult only.
That's an adult mostly.
If you can bring your 8-year-old.
I mean, if 9 is mostly adult.
Yeah, but that's Europe. You know, like they do things different over there.
True.
French Polynesia? No.
Well, that really wasn't the best article I had.
It's the best one you chose.
If you don't want to have children involved in your sea vacation, use Virgin. And if you don't want to have children involved in your river vacation, use Viking.
Yep.
I don't think that means it's a swinger cruise, right?
Yeah, that's what I kind of gathered at the end.
Well,
there
that's
too.
now it's just about cruises. When you say adults only, I think there's sex parties going on. If now it's just about cruises that don't allow kids, this is the worst article I've ever read.
Yeah, I mean, you want to do one more?
Yeah.
It's not super funny. It's just I kind of more want to get your thoughts
Well,
on
good.
it.
I love a depressing conversation on camera.
No, it's not depressing either. It's a Forbes article about how Starbucks is doing.
How are they doing?
It's saying it's lost customer goodwill.
And as they have.
As they should, right?
Yes.
No two ways about it. Starbucks is a great brand. Yet, like so many other great brands, it's had its ups, its downs, but it's been mostly downs recently. Of the top 100 global brand rankings, they went from 48 to 52 last year.
Is that,
Or 2
it
years
doesn't
ago.
feel like a big jump, but maybe it is.
However, it plunged from number 15 to number 45 in the financer part of the most valuable brands. So
well, then what's the first survey based off of?
The first one is how they're viewed by people. The
Okay.
second one is how much money they actually make.
Which one matters more? Oh, the age-old question: the
Yeah.
chicken or the Instagram account?
Yeah, no, it's that's kind of what this article goes on to talk about is how are they going to become likable and still make money again? And I just wanted to because you and I are both ex-Starbuckers. Me probably more so than you.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to call myself an ex though
Like,
because I don't go, but it is still my like go-to. Like when we have day-to-day life, I never go. But when we're traveling, I'm always looking for a Starbucks.
Okay, so me personally, I used to be like a daily, multiple times a day Starbucks person. And I'm trying to figure out where it went. Like, I'm trying to figure out what went wrong.
So for me, it was, well, one, their prices are wild.
Yeah.
It's, you give me a frozen sandwich in a Ziploc half the time.
Okay.
Like, this is not $9
you mean
of food.
the prices, they're current, like the raising of the prices.
Yeah,
okay.
but I mean, even before like whatever's currently going on, whatever happened in the last 6 months, I feel like post-COVID, prices went wild. And two, and it sounds ridiculous, it's the outlets for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. When you make it clear that you don't want your customer, you're like,
Yeah.
cool, then neither of us want to be here.
Oh, you mean the power outlets, removing the power outlets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mean when they stopped like incentivizing people to like hang out?
What it's not, see, it's funny. I don't even view it as like an incentivized. I view it as like a blatant, like, get out. Like, you know how like the Hilton offers you free Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see it as like oh, this is just a perk. I see it as like we don't want you here. Like, we want to be more like McDonald's than Starbucks, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get treated like McDonald's. Millennials don't go there. I mean, we do, but we cry about it in our cars. And
Yeah. Get your coffee and get out.
yeah, it
Wham,
feels,
bam,
it
thank you,
feels
ma'am.
very Walmarty of
Coffee's
that.
on the dresser, slut.
Yes. But I do feel like millennials in general are going through like a shift in like consumerism. Like
Yeah.
consumer behaviors, I guess, are down in like a lot of the things that like people in our age group typically buy.
Well, what they're working on now is a back to Starbucks turnaround campaign.
Like back to school.
Yeah, I guess. The new strategy.
Everybody gets a notebook and a number 2 pencil.
The new strategy hinges on taking care of customers, getting the morning right. That's one of their get the morning right. I guess that's a good point for a coffee house. It's like make sure that you have an extra employee on the rush. You know what I mean? Don't fuck up as many drinks.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I've worked at Starbucks, so I can reestablishing Starbucks as a community coffee house.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
A community.
Yeah, and telling its story better.
We don't need to know its story.
We don't need it.
It's funny. I don't even think about the product. Like, to me, all of the products are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't enjoy anything I get at Starbucks. I just know what I get at Starbucks.
Yeah, it's almost like any coffee I get on the go sucks.
Yeah.
It's not a
it's
coffee
like
house
this
coffee.
Or like pour it myself at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
But to me, like, that doesn't even impact like whether I go or not. Like, they said, get the morning right. Like, I guess if I were like trying to get to work and it was like 16 minutes in the drive-through,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, you motherfuckers ever gonna get your morning right?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's where they initially got people pre-COVID. When the world was just at its busiest, you could use the app and like stop and pick it up on the way, and it was like ready and waiting for you.
Yeah.
And now it just like, honestly, it literally, and then maybe this is just where we live, every location feels like it's a war zone on the inside. The employees all hate you.
Yeah.
There used to be this idea of like, if your drink doesn't, if anything about it even isn't remotely right, we want to remake it. And now it feels like if you walk up to them, they're like, are you fucking serious, dude? You know, like,
I think Starbucks used to have much more of like a coffee house vibe to it, but it could just be where we live in the city. Like,
yeah,
I like basically got through nursing school at Starbucks. Like, I would go there like 4 days a week at like 5 a.m. to study with my headphones in.
Yeah.
So I do think that like either everything has changed in like the last 10 years or the Starbucks in Ohio are way different than the Starbucks in LA.
Is it possible that the secret got out?
Maybe.
That it used to be a bunch of people, because I think part of it too is it used to be a bunch of people in there on their laptops. Now there's like a dude who brought a full TV and an Xbox in.
Well,
there's like somebody who dragged their massage chair in and plugged it into the ground. You know what I mean? Like,
there's also like a bunch of conversations that like, that's what's weird to me is that like Starbucks has almost also become like is that how expensive the world is? Like, take your mother and your daughter out for like crumpets and tea in the morning. Like, there's like conversation going on at Starbucks as if it's like a diner.
Oh, so you don't like that?
No,
people are there. Okay,
I want it to be like a bunch of people who look like they could be school shooters with their laptops and their headphones, like
the quiet car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the train.
I don't like. No one wants to hear about how Bethany is doing in her 8th grade exam. Grandma, shut the fuck up. No.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm there to do some shit.
Yeah. When was the last time you went to a coffee house to work?
I go to that one up in.
Oh.
What's it called?
Yeah,
I keep getting hit on up there, and so I need to find a new coffee house.
So what's worse, hearing a family talking about their plans for the week, or
getting hit on?
Getting hit on
because I have to take out my fucking headphone.
Yeah.
At least when the family talks about their plans, I can.
Well, yeah, I've been as someone who used to work there, and as someone who used to frequent Starbucks very regularly, daily, usually multiple times a day.
Tell them, preach.
I'm just curious, like, I don't, again, unless it's in an airport and it's just the most convenient thing, I don't even really ever want it. Even when I want coffee, I would just assume go to a 7-Eleven and like.
See, I don't even like coffee. I like the experience. I could I could care less what I'm getting.
Yeah, you like. It's
like a treat for the day.
You miss when they would like handwrite your name on the cup.
Yes. Oh, with the hearts for the eyes. Sometimes, it was the experience.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay. Well,
you didn't like writing the names. Did you ever have to write bride with the heart eye?
No, I worked across the street from a hospital and down the alley from a halfway.
What better time? Than when she has kidney disease.
No, I never had to do that. You know what's funny is we would get like real morning people.
Like sad ones or like early ones?
Like people who had to be
Do you
at
mean
work
morning
at, like,
from the hospital deaths or morning like early?
No, early.
Oh.
Like they had to be at work, like
Okay. Yes. Yes.
medical center, 6 a.m., like
Yeah.
ugh. It's weird when you open at Starbucks because you're making like $7 to be there, and anyone who walks in before
Yeah, they're making like $45 an hour to get up at 7
they're just like,
a.m.
oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Fist bump.
They're just like, I got a workout in this morning and I fucking hopped into climate control. Oh, my
You're,
Audi.
Harvey Specter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my Audi's got a heated steering wheel, and you're like, I walked here.
My hot girlfriend's in the front seat. I'm gonna drop her off so she can go back to bed in her Gucci slippers.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, what?
Oh man, can you put a little extra cinnamon in there? Ah, thanks,
Oh,
champ.
treat yourself.
Yeah. Oh man, I just need to get my fix in before I go and save lives.
You're like, I've been snorting meth in the back room. Go fuck yourself.
Everyone that works here only works here because they're giving us free college. Okay.
I'm picturing Justin Baldoni from It Ends With Us.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much those guys.
Just like hot cokehead
Yeah.
who operates on skulls.
But in reality, he's like an X-ray tech.
Yeah, that's fair too.
But
He has 3 credit cards paying that.
the funny thing is,
payment.
at that early hour too, it's like it's real coffee. It's like, can I get 6 shots of espresso in there?
There's no like caramel frappuccino.
If someone gets a frappuccino before 6 a.m., they're like still on coke
They're
from the
still
night
drunk.
before.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
They just got out of they still have their wristband on from the medical center.
Like if you wake up, if your drive to work is already almost done by 6 a.m., you're not a frappuccino person.
it's a wild life. I used to have to start my clinicals at 6 a.m. Like I remember crying in the car in the employee parking lot, just waiting on a shuttle at 5:45 in February in Ohio.
Yeah.
It's a wild life.
Oh, when it's freezing.
Oh, and it was my OBGYN term. Oh.
Mhm.
Just here to stare at a bunch of vulvas in the cold all day. Oh, and I hope this one shits herself
Oh,
too.
what do you know? Vaginal atrophy. Vaginal atrophy. Vaginal atrophy.
Doctor, we got a group of unicorn gangs with a polyamory situation, and she's crowning.
Yeah. All right. And
On that note,
follow Olivia online at
why does it sound
on
like
Instagram. No, I'm trying to plug your socials for you.
you're so cute.
Follow
Follow-
Olivia at Olivia Janelle.
That's it.
Oh, Janile.
Yeah,
Like Janile.
like denial.
Like her parents can't spell that well, but it's Janelle.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm named after my Aunt Janny.
Oh, that's nice.
But I don't know why they didn't. What if I was been Olivia Janny? Like,
Hey, Janny.
did you get my fiber sub?
Get my fiber gummies from the door. Amazon delivered my fiber gummies. That's who she becomes as soon as the camera's off.
I almost said this is Alex. What are you?
Oh,
Con.tv.
Con.tv on Instagram.
And if you look him up on Pornhub, it's under Silver Leg Daddy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Silver leg? You're an idiot. Silver leg daddy?
Yeah.
You're terrible at picking porn names. What would your porn name be?
Well, I once read a thing that said it was your street name and your first dog's name and your street name. And my name would be Elliot Wallace.
Okay. Isn't that the person from Juno that transitioned? Isn't that her name? His name?
Wait, what was yours? Your first pet's name and your street name. Your first street name.
Oh, BJ Shadowfax.
Wait, your first pet's name was BJ?
Yeah. It's a golden retriever named BJ.
And he loved to suck cock?
God, you're filthy.
What else does BJ stand for?
I quit. He was named after my uncle.
I rest my case.
He was BJ the second.
BJ the sequel.
My uncle was BJ the Silver Leg Daddy.
Silver Leg.
What? Silver Leg? That's what I said.
No, you said Silver Lake.
Anyway, we're getting out of here. Bye.
Bye.